Joined now by Mitchell College head baseball coach Travis Beausoleil, along with sophomore first baseman Bo Jaworski and senior pitcher Eddie Cafton, following Mitchell's 7-4 victory over Wheaton College in the New England Regional, earning them a trip to Monday's championship round. We'll start first with you, Coach Travis Beausoleil. What a game. I'm not sure what else there really is to say. First time ever playing against Wheaton in school history, and you guys now find yourself in the driver's seat to the school's first ever regional championship. How are you feeling?
My heart hasn't stopped beating. It was such a great game. It was a well-played, clean game, and you know that you're going to get that against Wheaton. I don't know if I've had enough time since the game ended to really compress, but we're not done. We're not done. We've got we got another day. We need one more win, and we're going to lock in and make sure we get that.
I think it says a lot about the team that you guys went down 2-0 early, jumped ahead 3-2, went back down 4-3. And it's in the 8th inning at that point, but it was clear from watching this team that there's no quit, and you guys never felt like you were out of it. Is that an accurate characterization of the squad?
Yeah, I think the 3-run that we put in with Bo's double and giving us 3-2 lead was great. And you gotta play clean because the Wheaton team's not going away, and they surely did that. And we talked to the guys afterwards. We won that game in the 8th when we were able to limit them, bases loaded, nobody out, and we limited them. We could have easily let the floodgates go, and we didn't. We kept it to where it needed to be, and another big opportunity from this guy, and had a great day. And we wouldn't have gotten there, obviously, without Eddie. He gave us one of the most impressive outings I've seen from a collegiate pitcher, but surely from him. So.
Want to turn to Bo Jaworski real quick. Again, the sophomore first baseman, monster day at the plate, 4 for 5, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs. Bo, when the team needed a big hit, you were there to deliver. Take me through both of your the double that tied the game, and then the double that put you on top.
Yeah, so lately I've been struggling a little bit. So I've just been trying to get the ball up the middle. I was lucky to get a hit my first at bat right up the middle, so that kind of gave me some confidence moving forward. But yeah, they brought that lefty in, and it just kind of gave me more time to just take a deep breath and lock in and kind of take in what the situation was like. And I was just again trying to hit a line drive up the middle, and luckily it got to the wall.
First time ever that Mitchell College has hosted a regional round. How big of a factor did that play in today's game? Bo, you can start with this, and Travis and Eddie, please feel free to jump in. Do you think that there's a possibility if maybe you were on the road, a comeback like that would have been more difficult, maybe not possible? What did the home crowd contribute to this comeback win today?
I mean, yeah, it's our home field, it's our home fans. We have a lot of people from the surrounding towns coming to see us, and it's our home fans. But I mean, I think regardless of where we are, I don't really think it matters. I think with this team, I think a comeback is inevitable. What
did you think when your final double of the day, kind of a little bit of a blooper there, you put it where they weren't, when that left the bat, what were you thinking?
Just fall, just please fall, and then it did, and then when you're going good, everything's falling. So that's just how it works in baseball. So.
Yeah, and I piggy with Bo said it perfectly. It's nice to be at home, and it's nice with our fans and our mound that our pitchers have towed so much. It was awkward to be in the other dugout today, but it wouldn't have mattered. This team has some fight, so that's really kind of shows what this team is. Doesn't matter where it is.
Eddie Cafton, senior pitcher, 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs today, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Eddie, take me through your mindset on the mound out there today. You were locked in early and really delivered a big performance when your team needed it. Take me through your mindset.
Well, for me, really, I feel like just getting through good teams like this is all about landing my curveball early, showing that I can throw it for a strike, and when I do, it really gets me ahead in counts, and it's easy cruising for me from there. When I'm able to paint the outside corner and land the curveball, it's really not much going through my head other than doing that. We didn't really have to work through too much today. We were able to limit really quick.
Obviously a very good Wheaton lineup in the other dugout. What was the most challenging aspect about facing the Lions today?
I'd say just not being myself, not getting behind any guys. Some of those guys could do some damage, so I didn't want to go 3 balls to them and feed them. So I was just getting ahead. It was just easy as that.
Where does this start rank in your college career among highlights?
This was definitely the most fun start I've ever had in my life. Even when things were going bad and Coach came out and told us we're right where we want to be, it was really really good for me. It was just a lot of fun all around, even when things weren't going great.
Travis, you must have a lot of trust in this crew, a lot of upperclassmen, a lot of guys who've been through battles with you. Even someone like Bo, who's just a sophomore, been through the battles with you. This is a good group. Do you have a lot of trust in them?
Yeah, I mean, and that's why we sent Eddie back. He had done his job. He got to the 7th, got to the 8th, and he was cruising. It was the best I'd seen him. So, and we talked about it yesterday or 2 days ago now in the first round win. We've all been there. Eddie didn't have a great performance in the last regional. He knows that, and going through an entire year of maturity, understanding, making mistakes, and that's why we play these games. You make your mistakes early, make them when you're young, and then you don't make them when the pressure's on and you know how to do your job. And these two next to me are perfect examples of that. But we got an entire, or most entire roster of guys who are mature and understand what they need to do. And again, it's a tough lineup to get through 4 or 5 times.
Talk a little bit about the respect the other team's not with us right now, but Dougie Dela Cruz, they wanted nothing to do with him today, and kind of it's funny when that ends up happening, and it shows and I think highlights, in my opinion, the depth of this lineup. You don't want to pitch to Bo, you got Dougie right behind him. You don't want to pitch to Dougie, you got Matt Falk right behind him, with Lela Martinez, Owen Robbins to follow. It's really a murderer's row.
Yeah, and it's like Matt, just that last one, whatever it was, 8th, just missed that ball. If the wind was a little differently, that ball's 15 feet over the fence. So that's exactly what it is. And the guys don't try to do too much. They all just do their job. And we can't speak enough of what the bottom of the order's done for us. Tyler Sestakis, Robbie Dela Cruz got a good hit and run down, and Matt Blackwell has emerged and done really well in the conference tournament. So it's not, you look 2 through 6 and those numbers, there's 360, 360, 360, 360, 460 with Dougie. And that bottom of the order, though, has been huge for us. So, and yeah, it's nice to know you're going to get a pretty good start, a quality start from the pitchers. So we're not done. We got another day, and we're going to stay locked in for it.
You're no stranger to regional play, but in a position right now that you've never been in before. Yesterday was the second time under your head coaching that you won an opening game of the regional tournament. To win back-to-back and set yourself up in this position, again, you've been to a lot of regionals, but this is from a slightly different vantage point. How sweet is it?
It's nice. I mean, the thing with, too, that the regionals have all changed. The 2014, 15, 16, 18, we're all 8-team regionals. So hard for a small school team to be able to compete. You're going to have to play 7 games. Luckily, they changed it, and NCAA changed it in 19 to mirror what the Division I schools do. With COVID, they went back to it, went back to a 6-team region in 21. We've been through the gauntlet before. It's all changed. There's no doubt in my mind any of the other teams we had could have won a 14 regional. It's very difficult to do in an 8-team region. So it's just nice to know we got one more day to play, and we're going to focus on us and play good, clean baseball for as long as we possibly can, and hopefully keep the win at our field.
Bo, what's it like up there when you're as locked in as you were today? Does the ball look bigger? Is it coming in slower? When you're that locked in, what's it like at the plate?
So it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird feeling. You can hear everything, but you can also hear nothing. It's kind of at the same time. You're just so focused in on, I was just trying to focus on today, just see something up, get it up the middle. And that's all I'm thinking about, and that's all I'm locked in on. So when I get a pitch that's up and that I can take up the middle, it looks this big.
And Eddie, when you're on the mound and you're dialed in like that, is it almost more of a game where you have to play against yourself as well as the batter to stay as focused? Or what's the mentality when you're on the mound and you're as dialed in as you were at certain points of today's game?
Yeah, I definitely have to try to keep myself locked in the same headspace throughout the whole game. You're out there competing for a long time, so it's hard to keep yourself in the same frame of mind throughout all 7, 8, 9 innings. But that was really what I was doing today, and I think when it's feeling good like that, nothing terrible is going to happen.
And Coach, we'll circle back to you for the final question. What was your message after the game? Obviously one more to play, but you got the guys in the huddle, and I can't have you reveal all your secrets, but what was your message?
Or my verbiage. I can't be more proud of this group. Couldn't. We talked about 2 days ago the Kane game, 3rd game of the season, down 8, and they came back. And to come down in the conference tournament at your place, if you're down, it's tough. You're playing all good teams. Tufts is really good, and Husson's really good, and Wheaton's really good. And there's just no fight. I could not be more proud of these guys. I really can't. So.
Again, head coach Travis Beausoleil, sophomore first baseman Bo Jaworski, and senior pitcher Eddie Kafton, following the Mariners' 7-4 victory over Wheaton College. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the championship round.
One more big day.